From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, August the 6th, 2020. Israel's Defense Minister Benny Gantz visited his ministry's Institute for Biological Research in Nes Ziona today and announced that human trials for its coronavirus vaccine will begin in Israel after the high holidays, which will be mid-October. The vaccine has successfully completed animal testing. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu tweeted to the Institute, "I am pleased to hear about the progress and want to congratulate you on it. Continue on this path with the maximum speed you deem scientifically sufficient." 4 men who hung an anti-Semitic banner on a railroad bridge in Arizona were arrested. NBC affiliate KPNX 12 News reported the men were seen Saturday morning posing for pictures with the large sign which read, "Hitler was right." It also included a link to a website containing bigoted and racist statements. The men were not charged with any hate crimes, only with trespassing. Executive Director of the Jewish Community Relations Council, Paul Rackhauer, said it's unfortunate these individuals would stoop to such stupidity, climb out on bridges, hang hateful material, and that they wouldn't do something better with their lives. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Administration for Community Living, Administration on Aging, awarded a $5 million grant yesterday to the Jewish Federations of North America to help care for Holocaust survivors and other older adults suffering from trauma. Board Chair Mark Wilf said Holocaust survivors are our teachers and our heroes. Now they are teaching us to help other older adults who have survived trauma and their caregivers, saying the JFNA was honored to partner with the federal government to lead this initiative. The United States and Israel signed an agreement to partner on conservation. The Jerusalem Post reports that U.S. Secretary of the Interior David Bernhardt and Director General of the Israel Nature and Parks Authority Shaul Goldstein signed a memorandum of understanding yesterday to cooperate on biodiversity, conservation, protected areas, and the protection of cultural and historical heritage. Goldstein said despite the obvious difference between the sizes of the two countries, the U.S. and Israel share the same vision of conservation and of protection of nature and heritage for future generations. U.S. Ambassador to Israel David Friedman noted the partnership would include the protection of marine life, preventing wildlife trafficking, and protecting forests and managing forest fires. Well, a Jewish charitable effort is underway to help the victims of the devastating explosion in Lebanon. JGive is hoping to raise 1 million shekels, about $300,000, for Israeli Flying Aid, which is a nonprofit that helps communities hit by natural disasters or by human conflict, especially those who do not have diplomatic relations with Israel. And last night, the Tel Aviv municipality was lit up with the Lebanese flag, a gesture of caring and solidarity with the Lebanese people. The city's mayor, Ron Huldai, tweeted, "Humanity precedes any conflict." Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Thursday, August the 6th. At 7 o'clock, it's Talmud study. At 8, author and New York Times columnist Ron Lieber discusses parenting strategies. At 9, Mark Golub sits down with parenting educator Meg Akabas on L'chaim. At 10, cantors Netanel Hirschtick and Yaakov Stark present an inspiring cantorial concert, The Music Lives On, featuring classic melodies from pre-Holocaust Europe in honor of the March of the Living from the Hampton Synagogue. And coming up next, it's the ILTV's Insider. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, August the 6th, 2020. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well.